So after 2 weeks of vlogs from Britain, we are back in Bosnia and Herzegovina. So this morning I have been in for a drum lesson, which has shown how long it's been since I've had a drum lesson. Always good to have a good teacher who picks you up on where you're not really putting the work in. Today we are doing recording later this evening, coming in for an afternoon, early evening session, doing guitar on a track. Buddha's in a band, it's a kind of hard rock heavy metal band, and they've got a song they want to put out, and so we're doing guitars tonight. We've done the drums, they sound pretty good. So yeah, let's just show you what that looks like. So we have made a repurposing of mattresses there. We've got a couple of amps under there. We've got my pedal board on the ground there. We've got a collection of guitars here. It's going to be lots of heavy guitar. We've got, of the 3 guitars I've got sitting here at the moment, that one and that one are tuned to drop C, and that one is normal. And then the guy who's playing guitar is going to bring in the guitar he's got. Not sure how that's going to be tuned when it arrives, but when we did the sort of guide track for this, they were tuned to a drop C. What does that drop C mean? Basically, you take a normal guitar tuning, you tune everything down a tone, and then the bottom E string, which would be a D, you then tune down to a C, so it's 2 tones lower than it would normally be. So Budo's wife wandered in about an hour ago and took a look at the mattresses here and sort of laughed and pulled a very bemused face. And what is all that about? If you're not familiar with sort of sound and stuff, basically this is a very bright room. If you look around me, it's just bare walls. The carpet we've got on the ground we've brought up for today. It's usually just a laminate floor. It's a very bright room, very kind of bouncy and reverby. So this is basically to kill some of that, and we'll see how it goes, but that's the point of that. Basically just trying to capture a clean, not overly reverby sound, especially because of doing the heavy guitars. You don't want to have like the room resonating and it's just gone midday. My morning's work is done. It's time to go home, grab some lunch. I think, seeing as it's going to be a late one this evening and it was a great day out, a bit of a bike ride this afternoon, just chill out, get my head in a good place, and then potentially quite a long session this evening doing guitar recording, so I need to be on my game for that. Yeah, it's good to be back after 2 vlogs away, which represents about 12 days in real life, being in the UK, which was a good trip. A lot of good things happened on the trip, we're happy about that, but it's nice to be back and back at work. So that's, yeah, first job, basically first big job for me, getting back, get this track done. Then I've got a bunch of other music that I'm working on. Probably by the time you see this vlog, I've done some more vocal recording with Budo. We got some kind of remix tracks that we're going to have out in time for a summer camp, and then some other tracks that we're still working against the clock to try and get done. I've done some more recording on those, and then we'll see how it goes with vocal production on those. Also with the choir, that you might remember a couple of vlogs ago, we were playing piano and bass together, Rowan and I, with the choir she's in. They've got a concert coming up at the end of the month, and Budo's putting a band together to play with some of the songs. I'm going to be involved in that. I'm probably doing sound for the whole event, and also playing something which might be keyboards, might be bass guitar, not totally sure yet. Yeah, so some rehearsals for that will be happening in the next few days. So anyway, that is a bring you up to speed with where we are. So yesterday when we got back, we had a team meeting with our team in Sarajevo, and team here, Anna, brought it up with lunch down there, which I think is without doubt the nicest restaurant location in town. And it's not the most expensive. That prize belongs to the ones at the end of the lake. You've got these kind of waterfalls here, with the waterfall behind. It's nice, it's cool down there, it's shady. And we were well impressed because we went there a couple of weeks ago when we had some guests here, and they'd put a new thing on the menu which is kind of difficult to describe. There's something here called ustapici, which are kind of like little dough ball, kind of like a savoury donut if you like, but then they've done this meal which is kind of one of those done out like a small sort of pizza size, covered in this soft cheese and grated cheese, and then with meat and peppers on it of your choice, or chicken or pork or beef on it. really nice and really cool to see a restaurant innovating and doing something that no one else is doing. So they get good marks from us for that. Look at the sky. It's blue, it's sunny, the trees are green. I'm stating the obvious, I'm out for my ride before going back to do some recording, but as I was parking this I just thought I'd give you a quick look at that. So I'm back in the church building, ready to do the final setup for our recording session this evening. It's a lovely day. I went out cycling and looked at the weather this morning. It said it was going to be 24 today. When I rode back into town after going out to the lake, it said it was 30. I don't know if it's actually 30 degrees, but it's really nice, sunny, clear blue skies out there. That's it, people. We have done recording guitar. Tomorrow I will be mixing and tidying that all up, but I think a good evening's work. So maybe that's it for this week's vlog. If it is, thanks very much for watching. Do give us a big thumbs up for recording hard rocking guitar, and leave us a comment or a question if you're interested in anything, and remember that together we do adventure. We'll see you next time.